Doctor Who begins, Doctor Who dies. Silly robot monsters introduced into informative historical series, Doctor Who dies. Susan, the very person who introduced us to the Doctor, leaves, Doctor Who dies. The terrifying Daleks are depicted as bumbling idiots, Doctor Who dies. Ian and Barbara, the very people who introduced us to the Doctor, leave, Doctor Who dies. The fans are insulted by an episode without the Doctor, Doctor Who dies. A villain refers to the Doctor as Doctor Who dies. William Hartnell leaves, Doctor Who dies. The final destruction of the Daleks, Doctor Who dies. The mystery of the Doctor's people is ruined, Doctor Who dies. Jamie and Zoe leave, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companions and Doctor Who dies.
The whole point of the show is jettisoned as the Doctor begins his exile on Earth. Doctor Who dies.
Doctor Who is now in colour and not in creepy black and white. Doctor Who dies. Doctor Who has become James Bond vs. the aliens. Doctor Who dies. Goat companion Liz Shaw disappears without a goodbye and is replaced by a ham-fisted bun vendor. Doctor Who dies. The first major retcon is made as the fate of Atlantis changes just 1 year after it was established. Doctor Who dies. Joe leaves, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companion and Doctor. Doctor Who dies. The new Doctor is a goggle-eyed nutjob. Doctor Who dies. Dalek history is retconned for the first time. Unfortunately, it won't be the last. Doctor Who dies. Billy Hartnell, the first actor to play the Doctor, dies. Doctor Who dies. Sarah Jane leaves, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companion and Doctor. Doctor Who dies. The Time Lords are depicted as doddery old men. Doctor Who dies. A gimmicky robot dog joins the TARDIS crew. Doctor Who dies. Leela leaves, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companion and Doctor. Doctor Who dies.
A whiny boy joins the TARDIS crew. Doctor Who dies. Romana and K9 leave, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companions and the Doctor. Doctor Who dies. The best Doctor ever is replaced by a vet. Doctor Who dies. The Saturday tea time slot is abandoned. Doctor Who dies. Doctor fails to save a much-loved companion. Doctor Who dies. Unit continuity gets fucked. Doctor Who dies. The first Doctor is recast and Tom Baker doesn't turn up. Oh, and the second Doctor's timeline gets even more fucked up. Doctor Who dies. The new Doctor is a psychopath in a clown outfit. Doctor Who dies. The classic 25-minute format is abandoned. Doctor Who dies. The show ruins its best ever story by retconning it so the second Doctor and Jamie can have more adventures. Doctor Who dies. Season 22 ends and Who begins an 18-month hiatus. Doctor Who dies. Bonnie Langford. Doctor Who dies. Pat Troughton, the second actor to play the Doctor, dies. Doctor Who dies. The new Doctor is a buffoon in an ugly pullover. Doctor Who dies. The show ends its 26-year run. Doctor Who dies.
The VNAs begin, and their VNA level dark. Doctor Who dies. The corpse of Doctor Who is briefly revived and plugged into the life support machine known as EastEnders. Doctor Who dies. Spring Overlord John Pertwee, the third actor to play the Doctor, dies. Doctor Who dies. The Doctor kisses his companion. Americans are involved. Doctor Who dies.
Doctor Who's come back to television. Doctor Who dies. Doctor Who's 40th anniversary is Scream the Shawanka and Ziggers. Doctor Who dies. A former teen singer reveals the companion. Doctor Who dies. The Doctor quits after one episode has been broadcast. Doctor Who dies. The best Doctor regenerates because Rouge. Doctor Who dies. A Doctor Light episode is the exploration of the notion of fandoms, the human experience. Peter Kay looking even more hideous than redacted with pavement slab. Doctor Who dies. Rose leaves, breaking the irreplaceable magic between companions and Doctor. Doctor Who dies. An actress with her own sketch shows reveals the companion for the Christmas special. Doctor Who dies. Doctor turns into Dobby. Doctor Who dies. A former teen singer is revealed as the companion for the Christmas special. Doctor Who Dies. No series is confirmed for 2009. Doctor Who Dies. For the first time ever, the show is the most watched of the week. It is also the second highest rated programme of the year, and the audience appreciation index is 86. Doctor Who Dies. Journey's End. Doctor Who Dies. The best Doctor ever announced he is leaving. Doctor Who Dies. The new Doctor is revealed to be a young male actor. Doctor Who Dies.
The Daleks change color and become a bit bigger. Doctor Who Dies. The Weeping Angels move on screen, urging fans forevermore. Doctor Who Dies. Elizabeth Sladen dies. Doctor Who dies. The Doctor dies. Fuck, you thought 2016 was bad? Doctor Who dies. The series is split in half. Doctor Who dies. The order of incarnations has changed forever with the introduction of the disgustingly non-canon War Doctor, urging fans everywhere. Doctor Who dies. The best Doctor ever announces he is leaving. Doctor Who dies. Christopher Eccleston doesn't turn up, and his era becomes victim of the eraser via a shitty cop-out retcon of the Time War. Doctor Who died. Matt Smith is naked, and Capaldiddle doesn't know how to fucking fly the TARDIS, urging New Who scrubs everywhere. Also Handel's the greatest companion of all time, he dies. Doctor Who dies. The moon is a fucking egg. Doctor Who dies. The Brig is resurrected as a Cyberman. Doctor Who dies. The sonic screwdriver is replaced by sonic sunglasses. Doctor Who dies. They pulled a hellbent. They pulled another fucking hellbent. Doctor Who dies. An official statement from the BBC reveals that the current disliked show ruiner is quitting to be replaced by the man who wrote Cyberwoman, and no new series will air for 2016. Doctor Who dies. The Series 10 Coming Soon trailer is aired and reveals Bill is working in catering, contributing to the obesity crisis currently ravaging the United Kingdom. And emoji robots are real. Doctor Who dies again. Beloved War Doctor actor John Hurt dies, putting all War Doctor audios on hold forever. Doctor Who dies. The best Doctor ever announces he is leaving. Doctor Who dies. The Master reveal in World Enough and Time is ruined due to him being teased in the trailer before it and it being announced before the Series 10 premiere. Doctor Who dies. The new Doctor is revealed to be played by Jodie Whittaker, further perpetuating the racism of only letting white people play the Doctor. Doctor Who dies. Peter Capaldi leaves. Doctor Who dies. The first episode of series Dubs airs. Doctor Who dies. Chibnall deletes Christmas specials. Doctor Who dies. Chibnall deletes the show for a year. Doctor Who dies.
The show's good again. The writing is good now.
Yeah, but it's the best it's been in years.
But another sort of mind-rotted boomers just kind of sat on Twitter like, oh, it's deliciously bloodthirsty. I'm so glad Doctor Who can kill people again. Have a Dalek that goes shooty bang.
The random characters getting killed.
Especially gays.
The Dalek was just trying to make a phone call. What is the Daleks are scary again? What is that nonsense?
I would love the Dalek to get in touch with the command or whatever. I'm sorry, the Dalek army disbanded because of a budget dispute. Just like unit.
Oh my god.
And that was the end of the episode.
Special.
And the Dalek was just left alone on the planet and he had to deal with that. That's interesting.
Imagine if a scene like 13 got a scene like Seven's where Seven talks the Dalek into suicide because its fleet has disappeared.
Yes.
You can't get that with 13.
I think the obvious conclusion is who needs to redo Resolution right after we're finished redoing Let's Kill Hitler.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right after we fix Let's Kill Hitler, we need to fix Resolution.
So in light of the fact that we've been just shitting on the episode for the past hour, I feel like, broadly speaking, lots of people seem to hate this less than other Chibnall scripts. So I was wondering, like, how would you rank this against all of his other Who work, you know, in the RTD era, Moffat era, and beyond?
I think it probably is better than all of his Series 11 episodes, at least, which is not high bar.
I think I liked Arachnids more, but I'd definitely put this second below Arachnids for Series 11. Power of 3 is still like his 1-2 script I actually like.
Yeah. And I hot take like dinosaurs.
I hate it. It verges me.
I find dinosaurs tolerable.
I like dinosaurs.
It verges me to no end.
I enjoyed dinosaurs. I found dinosaurs his most enjoyable.
Number 1, Power of 3. Number 2, 42. And number 3, Resolution. But I still didn't enjoy it.
Yeah. I think at least his RTD scripts were like competent. Like I don't really like 42, but nothing about it annoys me. It's just there. I think is Hungry Earth and Cold Blood. I think is like bad in like series 11 ways. It's bad. Really misjudged. Like the Doctor who's trying to like slice up Amy and shit is suddenly like the good hero 11 is cool with. Like, actually, that is kind of Moffat because he did pal around with it. And anyway,
this is just your hatred of Series 5 coming out. How dare you?
I think even Cold Blood has more interesting things going on than most Series 11 episodes, though. Like, which is not much. Like, it's not good. But...
Well, yeah, it's just because it's remaking the Silurians, but worse.
Yeah, but like the whole plot with like Ambrose killing what's her name, Alea in the thing. Like, that's not. It's not good, but like compared to Series 11, at least it's drama. Yeah, at least it's something.
Oh yeah, wasn't it weird that like Hungry Earth and Cold Blood has that whole protracted bit about like the best of humanity and how that group of people ended up not being the best of humanity.
Yeah.
But in Resolution, she's standing alongside like Ryan's, terrible dad and these two archaeologists she barely knows, and she calls them the best of humanity. Like, her standards have dropped so drastically since then.
Yeah, that was...
Sometimes I think all the years in the confession dial permanently addled the Doctor's brain.
She's completely senile.
I'd accept that as an excuse.
I accept it.
The problem with that is that Series 10, Series 10 Doctor did Lie of the Land, so maybe that does back up your argument.
Yeah, he did. He staged an entire revolution around a prank. So I think you're right. He may actually be senile.
I think Chibnall would really like a moment of just going viral, the way Bill's mum got.
I mean, I think it would take a miracle for Doctor Who to go viral at this point with the ratings it's getting now. So
it's funny because the Twitch stream, the first one, now they're just repeating it for some reason, but the first one did go viral. Didn't we get the Zabi trending on Twitter? But he can't get his own actual Doctor Who series.
The whole London 1965 memes and all that. Yeah. Do you think it should have been called Resolution of the Daleks?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of course.
Yeah.
That could have been the reason for no cold open, was he could have saved the titles until the end and then had the spoiler title. But we just had no cold open for no reason.
There's no, it reminded me of like that kind of playing around with the structure or the format I don't think it's going to happen during Chibnall era. Like the whole clip reminds me of Death in Heaven, I think, with the Clara's eyes popping up during the opening scene for the Clara Who jab. Like, I really thought we'd get a fun. I thought that was going to happen. Like, but I thought like you mentioned, like it was literally going to be. You didn't know it was a Dalek. You didn't know it was a Dalek, and then there was like, when you knew it was a Dalek, boom, title drop, and it says like Resolution, and then like of the Daleks, like slowly appears or something like that. I don't know.
Hell, I thought 13 was going to regenerate by surprise at the end of the episode. Special. And that would explain the year delay.
You thought or you hoped more than anything?
A bit of both.
You had a really good dream about it, and it didn't happen.
Yeah, I just imagine like maybe they needed to wait until January to film so that it wouldn't leak that there was a new Doctor, and that's why there's a year-long delay, and that's why it's a New Year special.
That's the only thing I remember. Us being super excited about that going into to Chibnall's era was the whole no spoilers thing, and I thought that was gonna. I didn't think. I hope like that was gonna be the one thing. Like if everything else is going to shit, which it honestly feels like it is, the one thing is that he could keep good surprises.
This is the DNA of the most dangerous creature in the universe.
What?
It's been buried on Earth since the 9th century. It's not going to stop until it's taken control of this planet. It's going to kill anyone that gets in its path.
Does it have a name?
So that when you see the Dalek, it's hopefully exciting and it feels rare and...
This is the DNA of the most dangerous creature in the universe.
There is no good surprises in Series 11. There's nothing. There's no return on characters. There's no big... the big surprise is, I guess, what's his name? The tooth guy coming back for Ranscore, but like.
We all predicted that, didn't we?
That's why he shut down Doctor Who set reports. He shut down filming. He locked down everything just so he could hold back on that.
To be fair, shutting down Doctor Who set reports would be a good deed, even if it
was a good
thing.
Yeah, it was a good thing.
What if there's some huge fuck off twist in series 12 and it leaks a year in advance? He finally puts in some good spoiler content that gets spoiled.
I would love that. That's the only way it would be manageable, is if we could all, because I mean, Leak Who is the golden era, because it was just something about being able to watch the episodes like months before you expected to just makes you view them more favorably, I think.
What would have happened if Leak Who happened with Series 11, like Marcelo Camargo, the episodes months in advance? I feel like it would have been very different because the nature of these episodes.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Leak Who happens? Something I always really appreciated was in the order they leaked was Deep Breath, Into the Dalek, Robot of Sherwood, Time Heist, Listen. They left Listen to the end to like do us a favor of giving us the best one last instead of Time Heist, and to make it like a little mini finale to the leaks. If they had Series 11, how do you think they would have structured the leak?
I feel like which episode would have come last? I feel it would have
We would have got Saranga last.
If they were doing it unironically, then last would have to be either Demons or probably It Takes You Away, because that's the other meme one people like.
Yeah.
If Resolution leaked, people would have been like, "Oh, I can't wait to see what those fonts look like at the start. That'll be great when it's fixed."
No, those are the work print fonts.
I can't wait to see what the Dalek CGI looks like when it's finished.
Bro, this punk rock music they stole from an old obscure 80s album. This is gonna sound really great when it is actual music in the episode.
Special. Can't wait for them to ADR over half the dialogue, so it's actually well acted.
It reminds me of Time. You remember that scene in Time Heist in the work print where it had like the generic heist music, and it was actually kind of cool. It reminds me of that. Yeah. That was great.
Time Heist work print is so go, honestly.
I love that. That's the definitive take of the episode.
So, do you think that Series 12 has to be better? Because I kind of do, but I've been wrong about the extent of the badness of Chibnall Who before, so I'm not going to like definitively say it'll be better. But can it be worse?
All bets are off. I think it could be worse, honestly. I'm not.
How many episodes does Vinay get?
0.
I don't think he's going to be on it. Yeah. I think Haim, I'm pretty sure, is coming back, that we know. But the scripts have been written ages ago for Series 12, like months and months ago. It was before.
They're all ready to go, yeah.
Not that like Series 11's reaction would have been positive most places Chib looked, so it's not like it would have changed it anyway, but I don't see a big reason for iteration unless Chib feels like it for his own reasons.
I mean, it could be a situation where they drastically change course midway through production, like Justice League or something like that, and they have to do loads of reshoots.
I'd love getting a different showrunner on.
I think he said he's going to actually address Yaz's policing like head on, so that should be interesting, no matter how it comes out.
To be fair, before Series 11, they said there'd be LGBT representation, and that was a lie. So
there was. Did you see that guy who had a boyfriend and then he died pretty much right after that?
He also said he's going to have a think about bringing back classic monsters again.
Jesus.
Don't hurt yourself, Jim.
What are the odds that he actually brings back classic-style Silurians? Because they showed up for one frame in Suranga on the screen. So he's retconning New Who Silurians and wants to bring back classic ones.
I don't know. I'm talking about Series 12. Will it be better? I want it to be, and I think it has to be, because it's just like, I can't get any lower, I think. I don't know. I can't. Maybe that's a challenge to Chibnall, but I just gotta believe it can be a little better than that.
Season 20 was worse than Season 19, I thought, and that seems to be the best analog for Series 11 in Classic Who, so you never know.
Yeah, but it's like, it's like, though, like the whole thing with Chibnall, like with Moffat in with Series 5, like that, those ideas were bubbling up for like a long time when he was, like he knew what he wanted to do when he got in charge of the show. With Chibnall, he notably has said, like, I've never thought about it. Like, what did you want to do for the show? He's like, I don't know. So like, we didn't get that with Moffat's like Series 5 exploding with Moffatness. Like that we just jumped headfirst into his version of the show. It's like, I don't think we got that. I don't know like how that compares to how Chibnall will approach Series 12.
Honestly, I feel like Series 12, rather than better or worse, it's just going to be more of the same. It's going to be series 11 too. All the same, box of tricks, same hackneyed character arcs in inverted commas. Just all of it the same over again. Yeah, and maybe we'll have a Stonewall episode. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Brian does the first throw.
Can anyone summon any more thoughts about this episode? Special.